Hi Capricorns, how are you? Hopefully you're doing good. This is your weekly reading for all my Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, males and females. I hope you guys are doing beautiful. I will have a link to the extended reading below in the description box, and if you want to follow me on Instagram, it's Nicloves with 2 eyes. So let's get started. Let's see what someone is thinking or feeling or maybe wants to tell you guys, all right? For all my Capricorns. Ooh, okay, Capricorn. So what someone is thinking or feeling, maybe wants to tell you, is I was in denial. I was in denial. So someone was denying themselves the truth, denying themselves of love, maybe was not being upfront with you, was pretending like they didn't care or they didn't like you, and maybe they actually really did, or were not really showing you what they really felt. Okay, maybe we're scared. Let's see. What is your overall emotion? Overall emotion for Capricorns, please. Other person. All right, so Capricorn, your overall emotion is that you're feeling like you don't have what it takes, or feeling like there's something missing, or like you're not doing enough, or like you have to do more. And so, you know, when you're trying to carry so much up this hill, you know, and you only have so much, you know, energy for yourself, of course it's going to feel like you're a failure, but it's because you're carrying too much, you're putting too much on your shoulder. So please don't ever feel like you're worthless, or you don't, you know, you don't have what it takes, because it's not the case. Usually it's just that you're trying to put too much pressure on yourself. You're trying to do more than you're actually able to do. Like pretending like you're Superman or Superwoman. You can't do it all. I know you probably really want to, and you want to be the best, but sometimes you have to know your limits as well. And with this person, they're feeling curious, interested, fascinated. So I feel like this person has some curiosity in you. They're interested, they want to learn more about you, and maybe try to play it off at first, and you are over here thinking like, oh, what the heck? Like, was I not good enough for this person? And are they not attracted to me? Like, is something wrong with me? I think you started to think that something was wrong with you, but it really wasn't that. Let's see. What's going on with all my Capricorns? Please give us clarity, insight, a clear message, a clear story. Send them all healing, love, happiness, abundance. What's going on with them this week with love? Okay, and then with this other person. All right, so Capricorns, on your end here we have Justice, the High Priestess, and the 5 of Cups in reverse. So some of you could have Libra or Pisces somewhere in your chart. And then on this side for this person, we have the 9 of Wands in reverse, the Ace of Swords in reverse, and the Emperor. So you could be dealing with an Aries, maybe also another fire sign or air sign possibly. So what's going on here? I feel like this person let their guard down for a second and was a bit maybe more open than they actually are comfortable with being, and had like this moment of like unawareness of what they were actually doing or what they were saying. And you maybe got an impression that, you know, yeah, you got to see a true glimpse of how they really feel about you. But they didn't actually, like, they made you feel a certain way, and they, like, their actions said something different than what they were saying or what they weren't saying. You're like, what the heck? Like, they're doing this, but then they're not saying this. It's like something's not adding up. And you're like, I'm over here being a gentleman, being a lady, like I'm doing things the right way, I'm being honest, I'm being upfront with this person, but for some reason I feel like whatever I'm doing is like not enough for them. Like, why is that? And I feel like you were really upfront. You probably told them from the beginning, you know, like, you know, what you're looking for, or just like you made it pretty clear what type of person you are, and you're not trying to like play games or anything like that. And you don't have shame in that. And maybe you have been previously married, maybe you're divorced, or you got out of like a long-term relationship, maybe you were dealing with certain court cases, legal issues, child custody, alimony, you know, anything like that. But if not, I just feel like you were just being really upfront with this person, and you felt like things were fair. You know, you were not putting too much out there, but you're also not hiding enough. I think you were giving them a fair chance. And you saw that they were reciprocating, that they were being open, they were, you know, having a good time with you. They didn't seem to have like big walls up or a big guard up. And I think for that moment or that time you guys spoke or hung out, you saw like this side to them that you really liked. And you're like, okay, cool. Like I can work with this. I like this side. But what they're doing now is that they're not speaking, or they're not like acting the same way that they did before. They're not saying, not maybe communicating enough with you, or they said they would call you, or they said they would text you back and they haven't. It's like, what's going on? Like, is this person playing mind games, or are they busy? Like, you don't really know what's going on. You're kind of left confused because you thought that you had a good time and things have been going good and you weren't putting any pressure on them. And so you're like, okay, like, let me just fall back, let me not overthink, but let me just keep these feelings and emotions I'm feeling to myself, and kind of really analyze the situation and just stay quiet. So I feel like you're not doing too much. You're just kind of like thinking about it, but not, you know, not sending double texts or like, well, what are you doing? What, you know, what's going on? You're just kind of like, all right, let me just stay in my lane and just wait, I guess. And you're not saying too much. You're not expressing too much. And I feel like some of you could have a first, middle, last name with a B or J as well. But where you're going is that you're going to be, instead of feeling like you lost something or that you're feeling sad, you're going to be like, you know what, whatever, like, it's fine. Like, if they don't respond to me or if they don't give me the attention, then it's their loss. Like, I'm not losing anything. I was upfront. I was real with them. If they don't want to keep it 100, keep it real with me, then that's their loss. You know, like, if, you know, when you're a real person with good intentions, you know, you don't lose people, they lose you, right? And I feel like you're starting to, or you're going to start to have that kind of mentality. And whatever you lost or whatever you thought you lost, you're going to gain it back. So I feel like you're going to get your mojo back. You start to feel a little bit happier, not let this person put you down or make you feel emotionally depleted or anything like that. So please, Capricorn, don't let how someone else treats you or what they say to you or what they don't say to you make you question your self-worth, because that's you seeking validation. You don't need someone's validation to feel good about yourself. I know it's like on our human nature, and it can feel shitty when someone disrespects us or doesn't give us the love that we feel, or it's not reciprocated, but just know that it's not personal. Don't take it personal, okay? But I think you're gonna find as soon as you accept that it wasn't the case. They were just kind of being weird, or I don't know, being immature. So they haven't been talking to you, or maybe haven't been responding as much, or you see kind of a change with them. But I feel like where they're going is that they're gonna feel more sure now. The thing is that they weren't feeling really confident in themselves, and I think actually they were feeling probably a little bit intimidated by you, and were kind of like backing away, hoping that maybe to see if you would chase them. But when you didn't chase them, they realized, oh crap, okay, like I can't play these kind of games with this person, like they're not gonna fall for it. And I think that they were almost maybe kind of testing you, but maybe weren't intentionally trying to test you. It just who they are, or they just did it. But I feel like where they're going is that they're gonna feel more in control of their feelings and emotions, and want to express it. So they didn't really express it before, but I feel like now they're like, okay, you know what? I respect this person. Not that they didn't respect you before, but I feel like now they really do respect you, because they see that you're not just gonna like chase after them and be like drooling thirsty over them. And so I feel like they're gonna want to express themselves to you or talk to you and be curious. Okay, you know what? I should not act this way. I should talk to Capricorn. I should be more mature. And you know what it is too? I feel like they like to be in control. They like to be like the leader and in charge, but I feel they're a little bit intimidated by you because they know that you're not going to put up with that. So it's almost like a little bit like butting heads a little, I feel. But nonetheless, I do think that they're going to recognize that they were in the wrong and are going to still try to probably talk to you. Okay? So this person also maybe could be, they could have similar characteristics to someone you know, like a father figure, a boss, a mentor, a manager. So they may remind you of someone that irritates you, or someone that annoys you, or someone you're like, oh, I can't stand this person. Like something that they do or something they say may remind you of someone that you can't stand, yet you're still attracted to them, but you're like, oh, why do I like this person? Okay. And they could also be really attractive. They could have probably a nice body, muscles, or, you know, whatever it is that you like to work out or do sports, exercise, gym, stuff like that. And I just feel like their presence is very magnetic. They like to talk. You know, like when you're with them, you have a good time. You can't deny that. And that's why, like, they could be someone when you're with them, you feel really warm and you feel there's like, you know, it's a great time. But then when you're not with them, and like when they're texting you or calling you, they sound really dry. It's like, what the heck? Like, what's going on? So that may throw you off. All right, so we're gonna dive in deeper in the extended to get more information, to see where their energy's at, what are they thinking, feeling when it comes to you, what they want you to know, and what their next action move will be towards you, and then also your advice. So if you wanna know more and continue this conversation, click the link below to say extended, and I'll see you guys there, all right? Leave me a comment and let me know if this resonated, and if you do enjoy, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell so you never miss a reading. It definitely does help me out, and I would really appreciate it. All right, thank you so much. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.